You know I'm a hot boy, but I ain't never lose my cool. The speed's on fire, that's why I'm riding with my tool.
Hey YouTube, the Touchdown Podcast, back with another video for you guys today. I want to go over the draft round 1 last night. Round 2 is tonight at 5 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Eastern. So you guys will have my reactions to round 2 and 3 tomorrow on Saturday. But I want to go over round 1 with you guys and what Miami did and what some of these other teams did. So let's get right into it. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. I want to get right into it, so let's go. The first thing that happened, which was a surprise to me, is 6 quarterbacks went early. And I think it was like 12 offensive players went in the back-to-back picks in the top part of the first round. Absolutely insane. We saw obviously Caleb Williams going to the Bears, right? Jaden Downs went to the Commanders. Patriots stayed. They did not trade out, and they chose Drake May. There was actually no trades early, and me and my cousin were talking like, what the heck is going on? There was no trades. It's quiet. And there wasn't a trade till the Jets traded. But so we saw Atlanta make a surprise move by drafting Michael Penix Jr. It's bad value. It's an F pick. It's bad value. I like Michael Penix. I thought he'd be a first-round pick, but I thought he'd be a late first-round pick. I thought some team that would need a quarterback would trade back in the first round to get him. I like him. I think he's better than J.J. McCarthy. I do. I think he's better than Bo Nix. So I think he should be an earlier first-round pick. I just don't think at pick 8 you do that if you're Atlanta. But that's my opinion. I like Michael Penix a lot. I hope he has a good career, but a surprise. And Bo Nix went to Denver. Insane. J.J. McCarthy, shoot, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, Minnesota. JJ went to Minnesota, as expected. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of quarterbacks went quick off the board. I don't have nothing in front of me, so I have to just go back and try to reevaluate who was selected at what pick or what team. But, yeah, so that's why I struggled there for a minute. But, yeah, that was insane. Michael Penix going to Atlanta. JJ going to Minnesota. That was expected. Bo Nix going to Denver also was really early. I know they've been hooked to him, but in the first round is insane. He's expected to be a second-round quarterback, right, off the board, like early second-round pick. But, nah, he went first round. Insane to me. Raiders didn't get a quarterback. They went Brock Bowers. I was surprised by that. Raiders fans, a lot of Raiders fans I saw, they didn't like the pick. Some did, some didn't. Because they already have Michael Mayer, so I think that's why they didn't feel like they needed Brock Bowers. But, you know, that's for them to decide. But yeah, it was an insane offensive-heavy first round. You know, Malik Neighbors, he went to the Giants. It got defensive-heavy later in the first round, like Miami. Okay, they chose Chop Robinson. I want to go over that real quick before I get into anything else. Chop Robinson going at pick 21 to the Miami Dolphins. I want to go over this because Dolphins fans are some Dolphins fans are not very happy about this pick. Okay, I understand it. You guys want O-linemen. I do too. You know, there was other better value players. Brandon Thomas Jr. had the receiver LSU. He was a higher value player in my opinion compared to Chop Robinson. But Chop Robinson is a beast. He was a 4th edge rusher off the board. He was rated to come off the board 4th. You know, to me, that's expected because he has some question marks. Okay, we're not gonna just say, oh my God, he's the best pick ever, right? There are some question marks with him. His hands. How can he sometimes forgets to use his hands when being a defensive end? Why? Because he's so fast. He's so explosive. Sometimes he just forgets. I understand that. Sometimes in some of his tape, he kind of slips down a little bit, has to catch his feet, get back up, and go after the quarterback. That's an issue. But those things can be taught, right? Those things can be coached. The speed and the explosiveness cannot be coached at all. So Chop Robinson going to Miami, I'm very, very happy about the pick. But they do have to go for an O-lineman or receiver in the second round, in my opinion, or even D-tackle for me to feel great, right, with how Miami's selecting these players. I want Johnny Newman D-tackle, but I'd rather have an O-lineman or receiver, to be honest with you. If it was pick 21, of course I want Johnny Newman the most, but he fell to the second round. Who knows what his question marks are? Okay, so Chop Robinson going to Miami, I'm happy about it. BPA, best player available. We knew that's what they were going to do, and he was best player available at that pick. Jared Verse was picked before us, like 2 picks before us. That's the start of luck. The O-lineman, top O-lineman that was coming off the board. He's probably the best one of the best O-linemen in this class. Got taken to Pittsburgh right before us. So what we're gonna do? We're not gonna take an O-lineman that's not best player available. We're taking Chop Robinson, who's ranked as the best player available at that time. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to pick. We need edge rusher anyway. We don't know when Chubb and Phillips are gonna come back. You know, Phillips is gonna be ready for week 1. What if he's not? So that's why you have to have edge rushers, and you need to have a rotation going anyway, even when they do come back. I like the move. Chop Robinson to Miami, great pick. So I just want to go over that real quick. Fins fans, chill out. We're gonna be okay. We still got second round. We still got day 3 as well. We're gonna be just fine. I promise you that. So I want to go over that real quick. Now I want to go over a few other things just super fast. The Buffalo Bills, what the heck are they doing? They traded out of they first traded back. I understood that, but then they traded out of the first round. Or no, yeah, then they traded out of the first round. Makes no sense. Okay, they first they traded back with Kansas City, which I understand, but not to Kansas City. You allowed them to come all the way up to get Xavier Worthy, a speed receiver. I think he's a dog. I think he's going to be good. I don't know how good he's going to be year 1, but I think he's going to be really good for the future for Kansas City. And for Buffalo to do that, just pretty much says that they're giving up as a franchise at this point. They're done. You know, they feel like they're not going to be a good team. That's what it seems like to me. And then they traded, and then the trade out of the first round even makes more sense to me why they're not going to be a good team for a while. They traded out of the first round to Carolina for Carolina to go get receiver Xavier Leggett. No receiver took off the board that Buffalo could have taken. I'm happy about this. Trust me, I'm extremely happy about this because I hate the Buffalo Bills, obviously. So I like that they did that. I think it's comedy, but also helping Kansas City out pisses me off though. That's one thing that makes me mad because we gotta be able to beat Kansas City. You know, us Dolphins gotta be able to beat Kansas City. But them getting Xavier Worthy, it's gonna be a scary offense again for Kansas City, in my opinion. Okay, so that was that. Buffalo, I don't know what the heck they're doing now. Supposedly they're either gonna take a receiver or something at their first pick. They have the number 1 pick in round 2, so there's a good chance they stay. But they've also received phone calls, and there's a chance they trade out. I think the only way they trade back in the second round is if they're gonna get a receiver in a trade, someone like San Francisco with Debo or Ayuk. It's the only way I can see them trading back, but we'll see what happens there. I'm excited for tonight. Dolphins. Chris Greaves was willing to trade back into the first round, so there's a chance they could trade early into the second round, get some stud. There's still some really good players available. We will see what happens. Okay, so Miami fans, stay tuned. Buffalo fans, I don't know what you guys are doing. If you are a Buffalo Bills fan, you watch this video, comment down below your thoughts. If you watch the draft, you guys failed. So you guys have been failing it so far. So there's that. Linebackers are still available. Tight ends are still available. There's so many positions that have not really been taken yet. They're still available because there's still good corners available. So there's every safety still available. Most of the linebackers are still available. There's so many players still available in the second round. I didn't cover everybody's first round pick. So, you know, I watched the whole draft. I didn't cover everyone's first round pick. I can't remember where everybody went. But just this first round was insane. The way it fell was not how I expected it to be. I thought Jared Verse or Das Turner would be drafted in the top 10. Didn't happen. You know, all these things I thought was going to happen did not happen. Oh yeah, Das Turner went to Minnesota too, and with their second first round pick, trade up to get him. Insane. So see, that's another player that was off the board before Miami's pick. So Chop Robinson was best player available. I like the pick. Fans, just chill out, okay? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with my reactions to round 2. I don't know how long the video is going to be for round 2. This video is going to be about 9 to 10 minutes, but for round 2, we'll see how long the video will be. But definitely expect more reactions tomorrow to round 2 of the draft, because that's the only pick Miami has. But we'll react to round 2 and round 3 of the draft, but mainly round 2, because round 2 is well a good. I think most of the like top 2 players will be gone after in round 2. So round 3 won't be as many great players. Will be solid players, but not anyone top tier in my opinion. But there always is surprises, obviously. So we'll see. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with my round 2 reactions and round 3 reactions, and then we'll get into day 3 reactions on Sunday, and also UDFAs. So for the Miami Dolphins, we might do that. I'm not sure, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. As always, I guess it's now Go Fins. I don't know how I like that, but if Fins Up is not a thing now, it's Go Fins. So Go Fins, baby. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this. And comment down below your thoughts of the NFL draft. What's your favorite team? How you guys feel about their draft picks? And yeah, we'll talk soon, all right? We'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all. Go Fins and whole NFL.